Here is the story Dooby Dooby Moo by Doreen Cronin and Betsy Lewin. Dooby Dooby Moo. Farmer Brown kept a very close eye on his animals. Every night he listens outside the barn door. Dooby Dooby Moo, the cows snore. Fa la 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 ba, the sheep snore. Waka waka quack, duck snores. Duck keeps a very close eye on Farmer Brown. Every morning, Duck borrows his newspaper. One day, an ad catches his eye. Talent show open to all. Where? At the county fair. When? Saturday. First prize is a trampoline. Second prize, box of chalk. Third prize, a veggie chop-o-matic. The trampoline is slightly used. The sponsor makes no warranty, expressed or implied, nor assumes any responsibility in the use of the trampoline. The box of chalk, well, the actual amount awarded will be based on availability. As soon as Farmer Brown opened his paper, he knew the animals were up to something. Oh, boy. Farmer Brown watched them closely all day. He watched them from above. He watched them from below. He even watched them upside down. Outside the barn, late at night, he heard Dooby Dooby Moo, fa la 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 ba, waka waka quack. Inside the barn, the cows rehearsed Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Dooby 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 Moo, Dooby Moo 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 Moo. Needs work, Duck noted. The sheep rehearsed Home on the Range. Ba 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 ba, fa la ba 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 ba. Duck had them try it again with more feeling. The pigs did an interpretive dance. Waka waka quack, snored Duck. All these pages. Day after day, Farmer Brown kept a very close eye on the animals. He watched from the left. He watched from the right. He even watched in disguise. Outside the barn, night after night, he heard Dooby Dooby Moo, fa la la ba, waka waka quack. Inside the barn, night after night, the animals rehearsed. Finally, it was time for the county fair. Duck was pacing back and forth. The pigs were combing their hair. The cows were drinking tea with lemon. They are up to something, thought Farmer Brown. Farmer Brown was not going to leave them alone. He loaded all the animals into the back of his truck and drove to the fair. When he got there, he heard Dooby Dooby Moo, fa la 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 ba, waka waka quack. He parked his truck and headed off to the free barbecue. When Farmer Brown was out of sight, the animals ran to the talent show desk and signed in cows, sheep, pigs. contestants consent to the use of his or her name, photograph, and or likeness for advertising and promotional purpose in connection with this promotion without additional compensation unless prohibited by law. What? The cow sang, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Dooby, 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 moo. Dooby, moo, 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 moo." Two of the judges were clearly impressed. Look at those scores. The sheep sang "Home on the Range." Fa la 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 ba, fa la ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Three of the judges were clearly impressed. It was time for the pigs' interpretive dance, but they were sound asleep. Shloink, oink, 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 oink. All of the judges were clearly annoyed. Oh no. Duck really wanted that trampoline. He jumped on stage and sang "Born to be Wild." Quack, 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 quack. The judges gave him a standing ovation. The original words and music by Mars Bonfire. When Farmer Brown got back to the truck, he heard "Dooby Dooby Moo, fa la 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 ba, waka waka quack." The animals were exactly where he had left them. Oh, what a big secret. That night, Farmer Brown listened outside the barn door. Dooby dooby boing, fa la 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 boing, waka waka boing. What is that? They got it. The events and characters depicted in this picture book are fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons, living or otherwise, is purely coincidental. The end.